all the way to Salem, Oregon. That'd be a heck of a drive. Right there is the world's largest teapot. There's nowhere to park over there. Also, it's too cold and windy to get out and walk over there for me today. That Cheney's is a great place to shop. They got some good pizza in there. I've been there a bunch of times. So right now we're on Route 2 North. I mean South. We're on Route 2 South. Right now we're on Route 2 South, going underneath Highway 30. We're in Chester, West Virginia. Just went by the brand new Wendy's. And we're going to cruise through here, and then we're going to get on that old toll bridge. That bridge is over 100 years old, I think. And it has a metal grate. So why people use that bridge is, it's about 2, 3, 4 miles. If you're heading north on 2, to come up here to the 30 bridge, the Highway 30 bridge, and you got to go across, and then you got to drive south again, maybe 4 miles. So if you just want to go over to East Liverpool, Ohio, or if you're in East Liverpool, say you want to go to the casino down here on Route 2 South, it's 8 miles closer if you can just go across this bridge. And they also charge you $1 or $2. I can't remember how much it is. We'll find out. I'm also going to film this bridge with another camera so I can put a YouTube short about it. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, Chester, you know, it's a pretty cool place. Heck, it's on Highway 30. Then Highway 30 is the Lincoln Highway, man. I just can't imagine how many people. You turn right here, it'll take you over to the original Highway 30 bridge. I just can't imagine how many people pulled through this town on Highway 30 after all the years. Yep. We're going to the Newell Bridge, and you can only drive a pickup truck or a car on it. The weight limit is 10 tons, so you can't weigh over 20,000 pounds. And it's got a very short head height too. I can see it down there, but I don't know how much they charge. It's $1 or $2. So I got a couple of dollars out here ready to pay these guys with, or ladies, whoever it is. $18 miles to Weirton, 1 mile to Newell. We're on Route 2 South. We're getting ready to get on the Newell Bridge. All right, we are on 2 South, and we're turning on to the old Newell Bridge. Look at it over there. Look at that. It says it's $1. Slippery when wet. All right, we're getting ready to get on this Newell Bridge. We're on highway, no, it's Route 2 South. I'm turning on here right now. It's little, it's slow, and it's got a metal grate. Check this out. There's also one thing that freaks me out about, it's really, really unlevel. And check this out. You can see right through this bridge. Look at that. There's the river. It's a crazy trip across here. I'm telling you. That's heading towards Pittsburgh. That's heading towards Cairo, Illinois. And we're coming up on the stop sign. It's supposed to be $1. All right. Hey there, young man. Is it $1?
$1.
Thank you, sir. We'll see you next time. Yeah, as soon as you get off the bridge, you're at the East Liverpool, Ohio hospital. All right. Now we're going to take 7 South. So we got to get over to 7. We're actually up pretty high right here. So if you turn left or straight is a dead end. So you have to turn right. I don't know the name of any of these streets. So, and you know, I don't know exactly what I'm doing either. I know that's a beautiful church right there. So I think we can turn left here. And it'll take us down the hill to 7. Yep, this is it. Yeah, you know, if you was listening earlier in the video, or I don't know, I might use this footage in other videos. You never know. I'm just shooting basically, but we're getting ready to get on 7 South. We're in East Liverpool, Ohio, and I worked with a guy, a mechanic, and he's volunteers at the fire department. And he says there's like over 150 abandoned houses in East Liverpool, Ohio. And I have drove around and looked at some of them. I know, I think it would be interesting to drive around and try to count abandoned houses and look at them. I don't know. Especially in weather like this, you know, it's cold. It's too cold for me to be outside, really. You know, I don't want to be outside in this mess. Yeah, we are on 7 South. Here we go. I come down through here a lot, I have, and the speed limit's 35. And I've seen a lot of people pulled over. Nice little Dairy Queen right there, been there bunches of times. High school, football stadium right there. All the roads around here are really bouncy. A lot of bumps, a lot of bumps. Another thing, you would think that right here, Stubenville, 24 miles, Wellsville, 2 miles. If you're using a GPS, it doesn't go to 55 mile an hour until you get over this bridge right here. Because I used to drive a truck over this bridge a lot. Yeah, so you see that 55 sign? That's where it turns 55. So they can bust people anytime they want to for 20 over right there in that little stretch. Can you say, oh yeah? Yeah, 7 South, it's a pretty nice road, you know. It's snowing right now, believe it or not. It's a big 4-lane road from right there all the way. And it don't go 2-lane until heck fire, you got to get way below Wheeling. Of course, Wheeling isn't on this side of the river. It's on the 7's on the Ohio side. But yeah, it's about, because 7 goes all the way down to across the river from Huntington in Ashland, Kentucky. So I don't know how far 7 goes past that. I do know it goes that far. I know over here somewhere there is a Save-A-Lot. I've only been there 2 times, I think, but it's a nice place. I live in Weirton, so you know it's about a 30. If I wanted to go to Save-A-Lot, it's about a 30-mile drive, 25-mile drive. Weirton's right across the river from Stubenville. guess I missed. This is Wellsville next to us right here. Yeah, there's 39. I don't know. See, I'm used to saying Highway 39, but 39 right there will take you to Salineville, which is a pretty cool little place, and all the way up to Carrollton. Yeah, I guess 39 goes, I think 39 goes all the way to New Philadelphia, maybe? Not real sure. There's a place called Harvest here on the left. You can't see it, but they unload crude oil trucks there. Yeah, and I that's what I've done up here the last 10 or 11 years is haul crude oil. Crude oil off of well sites. But the crude oil I haul it comes up with natural gas, and it doesn't have the black. It's crystal clear. It does not have the black carbon in it. It's pretty weird looking. You wouldn't think that oil would be so clear, but it is 100%. Actually, there's a rest area down here at the junction of 213. There's a pretty nice rest area here. There's room to pull in here with a semi. And we're going to take 213 because we're going to the hobby shop. There is one of the best hobby shops I would say it's the best hobby shop I've ever been to in my whole life. They have a racetrack. They have a professional off-road racetrack, RC racetrack. They have just built a brand new circle track for like wing RC cars. And they also have an indoor track. I'm not making a video of that stuff today, but I will be in the near future. But we're gonna come right back up here and get back on 7, and we're not gonna miss any 7 going back down to Stubenville today. We will be back. Yeah, it's a beautiful drive, this 213. It's right on the creek. And there's a dam right down here, so I guess, you know, that water, that when they built that dam, it made this creek a lot deeper. And there's a campground over there. And also, it's called Brown's Hobby Shop. They also have a marina, a boat ramp, and they also fill propane tanks. Let me tell you something about these folks. If it's 2:30 in the morning and you run out of propane, you can call these people. They'll answer the phone and they'll come outside and they will sell you propane in the middle of the night. And that is just so special. are at the hobby shop. Down off the hill is where all the racetracks and everything are. I'm not going down there because it's snowed and ice. Right there is where they load the propane at. We're not going inside today, but check back in the next couple of weeks. I'll probably have a video about this place, maybe a little longer. All right, we're leaving the hobby shop. All right, we're on 213, heading back out to 7. We're gonna be taking 7 south. There's actually a fireworks warehouse down here on the right. I've never been in there. Truck, this guy here is probably gonna pull out in front of me. No, he didn't. That's cool. Boy, it's pretty down through here. I wish I knew the name of that creek to tell y'all. It is beautiful. Yeah, we're coming right back up on 7 south. Right up there on that hill there, that's where everybody rides their four-wheelers and motorcycles climbing hills. I don't know the name of the place. I know it's in Wellsville, Ohio. I never been back there riding. There's tons of videos on YouTube though. All right. We are getting on 7 south. Yeah, they're taking a big coal-fired power plant down up here. Yesterday, they blew up a great big, it's about the size of a skyscraper. It looks like a skyscraper falling. But I felt it at my house, and you know, when I'm 15, 20 miles from this place. you see those smokestacks right there. They had 3 of them. They already knocked down one of them. I don't want to come up here. Like, it would be cool to come up here and film them knocking those down, but oh, they had 4 of them, I guess. But it'd probably be crowded, touchy. People, you know, don't stand here, don't go here. And, you know, if I just watch it on YouTube, there's going to be plenty of people who put it on YouTube, so. We're in Stratton, Ohio. Oh wow, that whole building didn't come down yesterday. Ooh boy, does it smell bad. They probably blew up all they meant to blow up, would be my guess. I don't know anything about doing stuff like that, so I don't really need to criticize. There's the New Cumberland Dam right there. That's on the Ohio River. We're on 7 South. Yep, New Cumberland Locks and Dam. On the banks. New Cumberland is the name of the city. It's straight across the river from here. I'm wanting to pull in right up here if this place is open. Today is Friday. I was wanting to get lunch up here at Abdallah's Steakhouse. Man, it is so good. This place has been here like 70 years. Yeah, it looks like they're open too. Good. All right. All right. We're leaving Abdallah's. I got steak tips and they were so good. And they make homemade French fries here. And I don't understand how they make them so good. They must blanch them and all that stuff. All right, we're heading back on 7 South out of Stratton, Ohio, heading to Stubenville. There's a lot of cars coming. right, here we go. We are rocking and a rolling. Now we're in Empire and Stratton touch each other. So we're south on 7 here on the Ohio River. We just left Stratton. Now we're in Empire. But I don't think Empire has a single store. I got an 84 Lumber down here. I think. Not real sure. Go. This might not be the... No, this is not where I'm thinking about. Oh yeah, it is. No, maybe not. I thought 84 Lumber was over there on the right, but there's a trucking company, and then there's an oil hauling company right there, and then there's an 84 Lumber. Oh yeah. Too cool. Yep, we're right across the river from New Cumberland, West Virginia. Excuse me. Yeah, it's about 15. It's probably about 15 minutes from Abdallah's, from Empire, Stratton, down to Stubenville. Yeah, I got over in the white line. If I get on I like it about this truck. If you get over too far to the right or left, it'll start beeping. It's pretty cool. That might annoy some people, but heck, when you get my age, you need all the help you can get. Yeah, here's the second Toronto exit. They got, yeah, there's a Dunkin' Donuts and a McDonald's right here. Right off the exit. I mean, you just get off, turn left, and you're there. And if you want to drive around some beautiful country, get off here and go west. This road here, it's a nice winding road through farms and hills and countryside. It's beautiful. I think they built a new McDonald's, but the old McDonald's was probably, it used to be another kind of restaurant. I never could figure out what, you know. I always thought this community on the right here was pretty neat looking. They just, so hey, let's just build a bunch of houses right here. A lot of them look almost identical. I think old Route 7, before they built the 4-lane, I think it was over there on the river. A lot of times 7 was right on the riverbank, and then when they built this section, some of it they used and some of it they didn't. That's a big island over here to the left. I'm sure you can't see it, but that's one of the weird steel mills is right over there. And there's a bunch of houses up on top of that that little mountain or big hill. I bet you it's a good view from up there. I wish they had more overlooks around here. There's not very many. Stubenville, 5 miles. Pottery Edition's a little town. It's a cool name, Pottery Edition. I don't know, you know, there's a lot of pottery. There used to be a lot of pottery factories around here. Fiesta Ware, you know, they're still in the business. I drove by there earlier on 2 North. They're there in Newell, I think. But I don't know if Pottery Edition used to have a pottery factory there or not. But they do have a restaurant, truck stop there, and they've got and in that store they got some convenience store stuff too. And it's a pretty cool place to stop. And the restaurant has some good food. They got a big gnarly hamburger that's good, and a lot of people stop there and eat, that's for sure. They got big breakfast. There's some garages there, and there's a few houses, a couple of streets of houses. It'd be a good video to make some time probably to check out Pottery Edition, Ohio. Yeah, Marathon, they have a facility there, like for gas stations. Trucks can go in there and load up with gas and diesel and take it to gas stations. So if you're in that business, they have a loading rack there for fuel trucks, I guess. I've never hauled fuel before. I don't think I'd like it that much, but you never know. All right, if these lights up here are blinking, you will have to stop at the stoplight. It says prepare to stop when flashing. You go underneath it when it's flashing, I almost guarantee you're going to stop. Now, if you want to go west on 22, we're back down to 22, Highway 22, down here by Stubenville. You got to turn right here to go west. All right. All right, I'm wanting to, now 22 and 7 have merged, 7 South and 22 East. Well, I'm going back over into Weirton, so I want to stay in this lane right here, and I'm going to get on that bridge and go over into Weirton. Stay in this lane right here. 7 South keeps going, and if you're in the right lane, you have to go over to University Boulevard, which is like, it takes you into Stubenville, and you stay in this lane and you will go left towards the bridge and stay in this lane, because there's the 7 North is coming up on the right side. So just stay over here until you're sure that, you know, everybody's on and out of the way, and then you can move over. Now we're on 22 East going across the Ohio River on the new bridge, and we're gonna find the Panhandle. I'm gonna show you how to find the Panhandle Trail over here. It is a bicycle walking trail, and it goes from Weirton to Carnegie, basically Carnegie, Walker's Mill. It's about 29 miles, and it's a rails to trails trail, and it's very popular. Lots of people. Now, if you want to get on 2 North, you get over there in those right 2 lanes, and you'll get on 2 North. You can go all the way up. You can take 2 all the way up to Chester, to Highway 30. When you get up there, you'll get to the world's biggest teapot, right there on the side of the road. Right now we are eastbound on Highway 22. We just went over the Stubenville Bridge into West Virginia, and we're gonna find the Panhandle Trail, the bicycle walking trail. I see a lot of people, ask how to find this place, so we're just a couple of miles from there, so we're gonna find it today. And that way, if anybody's watching that wants to watch a video on how to find this place, we're making it today. And it's on the Harmon Creek Road, 1 mile from here. Yeah, to get into this trail parking lot, I'm sure a GPS will take you right in there, but somebody may want to watch how to get in there on the YouTube. All right, we're on 22 East in West Virginia, and we're going to get off here at exit 3 on the Harmon Creek Road, Harmon Creek Road, Cove Road. Cove Road goes to the left, and Harmon Creek is when you turn right. And Cove Road will take you back down to Route 2. And when you get to Route 2, if you turn left, or if you turn left, you'll go through Old Downtown. And if you turn right, you'll go through some Old Downtown also. Now the trail is right underneath this bridge. Like right underneath us right now is where the trail's at, is where the Panhandle Trail's at. So we need to turn right here. Just turn right. Go over this overpass. We're going over the Panhandle Trail again right now. Turn right here. It says Panhandle Trail, McCole Road. And there's another sign, Panhandle Trail that way. Yeehaw. When you get right up here, right before this gray and white house trailer, and right past the Panhandle Trail sign, you turn right to go into the parking lot. And here is the trailhead right here. This is the Panhandle Trailhead in Weirton, West Virginia. We'll go down here and look around a little bit more. You can also rent storage right here to put your bike in. That little bitty baby Quonset hut right there. Like if you want to leave your bike down here all the time, you can just... Now, they sort of extended the trail here recently. They blacktopped here last year. Even you can't drive all the way down there, but the trail, it goes down here now. Now, I don't know how much further it is. It's probably about a mile, I think. Maybe a little less. Somebody can technically tell you, but it's a long way. It's, if you parked and went down this way, you'd go a long way. And there's also a walking trail that's just dirt. And it goes right here. And there's a sign right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's called Billy's Trail. And you just go down there, and it's right on that little creek. And that creek is wonderful. It's always running pretty fast. It's beautiful down there. Oh, yeah. And right here, we're back up to the trailhead. So you can really, we'll maneuver here. We can see up through there. Yeah, right there on that old bridge, it says Panhandle Trail, but you can see it. That trail goes like 29 miles all the way to Carnegie. And it's a wonderful trail. All right. Now we're leaving the Panhandle Trail. We're going to turn left. One of these days I need to make a video I can't today, but I'm going to show cross-country bicycle riders how to get from here over to Stubenville or down to Follinsby in Wellsburg. Down at Wellsburg, you can get on another trail and it'll take you all the way past Wheeling. But it's probably about a 10-mile bike ride from here on the road to get to that trail. Well, that's it for the filming today. We're going back underneath 22, and if you made it this far or anywhere around here, and I appreciate you watching, I appreciate your time. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm just enjoying making these videos, so we'll see y'all again soon.
Better like, subscribe, and comment on the video.
They're headed towards you. Hang on. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't have time.
They're gonna bite me?
Sorry. They're just
excited?
Yeah, they're just excited.
Well, they don't seem like they're trying to bite me now.
She has a little bit of leash aggression. Stop it. Sorry.
All right, it's okay. Well, this should be pretty interesting.